publishing an incorrect proposed tax rate, and following this morning's 4-to-1 vote, Wichita County Commissioners have now approved the 2020 tax rate and budget. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Daryl Franklin.
And I'm Melanie Townsend. That new tax rate is 2 cents higher than the originally published rate.
Nicholas Pollard joins us now from the Wichita County Courthouse to explain why.
Well, the rate of just over 67 cents will help increase the county's permanent improvement fund. It'll also help with courthouse renovations and courthouse annex renovations as well. But going forward, increases like today's 5.9% increase are likely to be few and far between. After several public hearings, work sessions, and a revised publication reflecting a desired 2-cent increase, Wichita County has now adopted the 2020 tax rate and budget. It will cost, for example, about $37.44 on a home valued at $100,000. Originally, the commissioners could have kept the rate the same as last year at more than 65 cents, but after miscalculated tax rate publication deadlines and looking at the balance of the Permanent Improvement Fund, below $2 million, it was decided that if approved, the county tax rate would be set at more than 67 cents.
We did several construction projects. We did the big thing, which was over $2 million, which was to redo the HVAC systems in the courthouse and the annex. But the energy savings will eventually reduce and should pay back over a 20-year period, about the time they have to be replaced again.
The tax rate will also help with elevator renovations at the courthouse, plus pay salaries and do more. But starting next year, increases like the almost 6% increase won't be able to be made by the Commissioners Court itself.
The legislature has reduced local governments to a limit of, for counties, a 3.5% increase or an automatic election.
Precinct 1 Commissioner Mark Beecham was the lone dissenting vote. He says he voted as he did due to how certain salary issues were being addressed, as well as advocating for holding the line.
I understand why we did what we did. I couldn't, knowing my goal going in was to keep the tax rate set where we were at or below. I couldn't agree to that.
But the majority rules and has now set the county's budgeting plans in motion. Now, another thing to keep in mind, in about 8 years without any other revenue coming in, the county could hit that tax cap of 80 cents. And Judge Gossam says that could result in reductions in some county services.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah. Okay, Nick, thank you very much for that report.
Well, in Graham, city leaders adopted their new tax rate with a 2.5% increase above the effective tax rate. During a meeting last Thursday, city councilors approved the tax rate of just more than 66 cents per $100 valuation.
This increase comes despite a decreased effective tax rate from last year by 0.0025 cents. That rate is calculated by evaluating how this year's rate, if applied to the same properties, would produce the same amount of money as last year's rate.